Kenneth Wong from Vanderbilt University. And of course, Dr. Wong, I think we've already indicated that this is really an extraordinary grant in terms of what it will allow you to do dealing with school choice. And it is also a very, very important grant because I think we've indicated that this grant, being the first federally funded center, this will allow you to establish all kinds of precedents dealing with school choice and et cetera. Why don't you talk about how you conceptualize this grant and the other individuals who are also involved with this?
Yes, about 6 months ago, the U.S. Department of Education, Institute of Educational Sciences, issued a request for proposal, the RFP, for a national competition to create a center on educational innovation. And within that broad charge of educational innovation, my colleagues and I started talking about it. That was 6 months ago, and we thought that educational choice is such an important development in terms of school improvement strategies that it would be important for us to focus on that. So we decided to target on this notion of school choice, competition, and student performance. Now, I need to underscore that this center is a research center, even though it has the dissemination and leadership training development component. But the primary mission of this center is really focusing on research. So as I was thinking about how to craft this, how to frame this whole research agenda, I started calling up some of the colleagues whose work that I admired across the nation, as well as colleagues at Vanderbilt, whose work that I admire. And it's a very timely initiative for us to undertake at Vanderbilt because, as you know, Chancellor KWong3 has been with us for since 2000, since 2000, and he has been a very strong advocate for interdepartmental, cross-disciplinary, or what he used, sometimes he used the word trans-institutional reform. So I think this grant situates in that broader context. It's very consistent with the mission of Chancellor Yi in promoting cross-institutional, trans-institutional collaboration. So what we have in answering the key research question of the effect of school choice on achievement and the effects of school choice on existing public school system, so-called institutional effects, we are able to ally and collaborate with our colleagues across the other side of the campus. So we actually have Peabody team up with the law school. The dean of the law school, Ken Silvero, is very interested in this project. We had a very extensive conversation, and he and I are going to lead a project to look at the constitutional and legal ramifications of school choice. Because 2 years ago, the Supreme Court, the Zellman decision, has basically, it was a close decision, 5-4, but nonetheless confirmed or affirmed the constitutionality of school vouchers program in Cleveland. And so after that, I see that there are a lot of constitutional and legal implications as far as school choice issues are concerned, the establishment clause and other issues. So my colleagues over in the law school are going to engage in that. And there is another a big concern about cost. How much would a good school choice program, good meaning effective, the school choice program that deliver the kind of instruction, deliver the kind of outcomes that we like to see, how much would that cost? So we engage the school finance folks to be part of this. And we also would like to learn from what other countries have done. And we will be able to fund a selective study to look at what lessons learned from other countries that have school choice program. What are the design issues? What are the impediments? What are some of the implementation cautions that we would like to learn from those experiments, and then bring it back home. But the primary focus of this program will be on a national sample of school, charter school. And what we hope to do is to conduct, here is a technical term called randomized field trials. And that is to look at those students who apply to charter schools and get into charter school and compare their performance 3 years down the road along the way, longitudinal data, with their peers who also apply to the same charter school, but do not get in. So we take care of what we call the self-selection bias. As these students